Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live preview, the last of the live previews with my bedroom in this state. I'll just turn that over. Sorry. Yeah, this is the last of the live previews with my bedroom in such a mess. On Monday, in time for Derby, just so you're aware, that one might be quite mishmash because my head will be frazzled from a Spanish listening higher mock exam the day before, and we'll be preparing for a maths non-calc, a geography, a human geography paper, and a religious studies paper the following day. I know I've gone out of focus. Don't worry, I'm fixing that now. Yeah, it's... I can't lie, it's going to be a bit of a mishmash preview, that, because I'm going to be in between revision sessions in time for my geography and maths and religious studies exams. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. Evening, Lucas. Evening, Joel. How you doing? Easy 3-0 win tomorrow. Sadly, I can't make it. Oh dear. Good luck on all of them. Just cheers, Ashley. If you want to see my full exam timetable, just let me check it. Does it have any bad stuff on there? I don't think so. I've just got to hide the bit at the top, haven't I? So, this is my exam timetable. It looks awful. It looks absolutely awful. How you doing, Anthony? How are you doing? It's 2 years away from me. Good luck. How you doing, Leo? All right, mate? Will you? I'm assuming you'll be there early tomorrow. I will be as well. And Honor Koskun says, hi. How have your days, weeks been, everybody? It's been quite a productive week at Hull City with the two new signings coming in. They had their media shots and interviews released today. And I actually can now confirm to you the full list of squad numbers for the season. These two take with a bit of a pinch of salt. I've guessworked those based on what happened in pre-season. But the rest are all confirmed. All the rest are confirmed, locked in for the rest of the season. Yeah. That's the full list. And looking good. Looking good. Obviously, Smith, Mayer, McGuinness all gone. Longman is now permanent. We've got Force, Walsh, and Syed Manesh all added in there to accompany Baxter and Bernard only, our two existing loan players. Yeah, solid. Solid. Very, very pleased with that. Will the link be in chat? It can be. Just give me a second. If anyone wants to drop in, they can do. The link is in chat. Owen is off for his first game in a while tomorrow. Owen, mate, if I see you, come and if you see me, come and say hello. Yeah, I went round for a walk at half time during the last game to the West Stand, and I was taking photos with all you lot. It was absolutely quality. Leo actually was stood next to me as I was doing it. Yeah, it was mental. The fact that I went there to see if there were any players to sign stuff with, and there I was. And their people were with their phones out for me, and I'm doing the old hand on shoulder, awkward smile. It was quality. It was absolutely quality. Just hold on a second. Anyway, right, we're done. All of these new signings, but where does it put Tom Huddleston? He's probably the best passer of the ball. It's a very, very interesting point, is that, Anthony? I think Huddleston will get onto where I think it will leave everybody when we get to my predicted team in not too long. Don't call me plastic. Wow. Good evening from Izmir, Turkey. Wow. Wow. Quality. Team news then. It's an interesting one this week is team news because Shota Avaladze has given us a very, very nice rundown on everything. So let's start it off then, shall we? Alfie Jones returns from a long-term absence with a hamstring injury. Louis Coyle, ankle, and Callum Elder, groin, both trained this week and could be involved. Andy Cannon, ankle, remains out injured, and Shota Avaladze put no timescale on his return. Malik Wilkes with a metatarsal injury will be back from injury in about 3 weeks' time. Randell Williams, an unknown injury at this point, will be missing for around that should say 6 weeks. With that, hold on, that should say 6 weeks. I've just put weeks there. We're missing for around 6 weeks with injury. So at the moment we've got Jones back, Coyle back, Elder back, only missing Cannon, Wilkes, Randell Williams, and of course Josh Emmanuel remains injured. I've put it down when it comes along the bottom of your screen there to illness. Now that illness is a very broad term. Okay, I'm going to give you all the full rundown from what I'm aware of on Josh Emmanuel at the moment. So obviously, I think it was before. Was it before the? Give me a sec. I was trying to find when the first sort of thing was. That's Matt Smith departs. McGuinness joins Wigan. It's well past all of this. It's before that. So it was just before the Birmingham game. A club statement was announced. Huddleston doesn't fit how we play. Good point. Hey, greetings from Germany. I'm super hyped for tomorrow up the Tigers. Wow. Hull City 4, Preston 0. I can see a masterclass tomorrow. Wow. Anyway, back to Josh Emmanuel. I'll show you what's going on. So the statement that the club released on the 20th of November, just before our win against Birmingham, Hull City said, Hull City can confirm that right back Josh Emmanuel is currently unavailable for selection due to medical reasons. The 24-year-old fell ill during the training session on Thursday morning and received treatment from the club's medical staff before being taken into hospital. The defender was discharged on Friday and is in good spirits. Josh will continue to be monitored by our medical department to help him make a full and speedy recovery. The best wishes of everyone at Hull City go to Josh and his loved ones, and we will do everything we can to support him and his family while he recovers. We ask that the privacy of Josh and his family are respected, and we'll be making no further comment at this time. Now, it's from there that only naturally people start with the rumours. From there, I've heard somebody in these chats tell me that they know someone who works at the club and said he had a heart attack. But Josh is only 24. To have a heart attack at 24 is shocking. Then we've had people say it's some kind of infection. Heard to me. Some people have said he had a stroke. And at 24, a stroke is very bad as well. I'm not going to speculate which one it is at this point. I'm just outlaying the facts that I've heard with regard to Josh. So people say, so it's quite clear that he fell ill. He might have collapsed. It's an odd one because nobody knows what's going on, but it would be nice to know. It would be really, really nice to know just so we know how he is. Because ultimately, he's a human being. He is very, very good at football. He plays for a team who we all have a bond to. But the club are respecting his medical confidentiality, and I completely respect that. So for now, it's just going to fall under the umbrella of illness. We know he's unavailable, so we've just got to leave it at that. That is the rundown. That is it. That is it. That's the long, that's the short. We've got to just let it be. Give Josh the time to recover from whatever has happened, because it sounds pretty serious. Don't pester the club about it. Don't pester the new manager about it. Just let it be. Just let it be. That's my thoughts on Josh Emmanuel. And of course, as Lucas says there, hope he's okay. That's what it boils down to. We hope that Josh is okay. We'll leave it at that. Get well soon, Josh Emmanuel. Lewis, I can see you. Don't worry. I'm hovering over add to stream at the minute. We're just going to go over ref watch and stats quickly. Oh, you can add extra cameras now on stream. Bloody hell. Okay. So we'll get on to ref watch then, where the referee is Darren Bond. The two liners are Richard Weil and George Byrne. The fourth official is Ollie Yates. Just hang on a second. I can't read chat. E3, come on, lad. Hope Josh is good. Then we'll quickly do stats. Then we'll get Lewis in, and everyone's old mate Ashley is waiting as well. I've seen him wave to me. He can wave to you all in just a second. We'll have a look at the stats then. In case you're wondering what formation we played, it was that. If you couldn't work it out, the club have confirmed that on there. But stats. We had way less of the ball than Swansea, which is quite hard to believe. In terms of passes, obviously, because of that, we made less. They made considerably more than us, to be fair. Attacks-wise, though, we got more goals than them. We had as many shots as they had shots on target, but we still got the better of them. We made more tackles. Defensively, we were brilliant. No yellow cards from 7 fouls as well. It isn't too bad. Right, quickly then. Let's read chat, and then we'll get these guys in. Archie goes, Sue. Ashley's a goat. Eves. Hello from Turkey. Elias. Right, Lewis. Ashley.
Hi.
How we doing?
All right.
Got over the battering from last time, Ashley?
Yeah, I was well over it.
Well,
Although now
Luke's
that I know
not
that
in the stream tonight.
I'm not sure.
Luke's not in the stream tonight for both of you. He's at football training. He was gutted when he found out when I scheduled the stream for. He told me at school today. So,
Oh God.
he says he's going to try and come on for the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes and just to add some extra spice to the chat. And somebody said, somebody tell the Wolverton lot.
Oh, joke. Thank God. I don't even know who Archie is, but I just assumed he was from Wolverton.
Lucas has said, oh God, Adjunct is going to bring a lot of good things for Hull City. All their possession was passing around the back. They created rubbish chances. We're off to Turkey on Ryanair. Nice. All right, we'll quickly grab a bit of opinions from you lot. Chat, feel free to contribute, but we'll head to Lewis first. Firstly, Lewis, how are you?
I'm good. Start of the week, I wasn't too good due to not personal things, but things that are going on in football. Trying to
Greenwood,
yeah. All that. We don't want to go into detail, but yeah, it's.
We'll gloss over it. We do not condone Mason Greenwood's actions. That's coming from me. on behalf of everyone at Old Grandpa Joe Limited, me, on behalf
I
of
second
Lewis
that.
and Ashley, Mason Greenwood. We'll just second the notion of what the fans sang in a championship game the other day. Mason. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's got very deep, this, hasn't it? We're talking about footballers having potential strokes, heart attacks, and now we're talking about rape and sexual assault.
Yay.
Let's go back to City, shall we?
Trigger warning, everyone.
Lewis is gone.
Oh dear. He'll be
But-
back.
Okay, I'm sure he will.
We've
Ashley,
got
then.
Mo Salah in the chat.
God. Here he is. We'll get it back to how it was. There we go. So we'll go back to Lewis.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on the game the other day?
Good.
And yeah, I've just got to respond to a text so you can entertain the masses.
Very, very. I was incredibly. I mean, I came to you.
You were
at the end of the
celebrating
game
with me
and
with my dad out at the end.
Yeah, I came to you. I'm like, wow, where's all the shotter? Like, well, not haters, but like disagree with everything. Like, went on with me, with McCann. I thought it incredibly good. I could not find fault in the slightest on Saturday.
No,
Yeah, I
agree.
just thought it was very, very good. We looked solid. For me personally, it could have been easily 3-4. Easily. I don't remember. I think I remember one good save from Baxter. We didn't really give him a sniff. For me personally, if I was a Swansea fan, I would have been really, really annoyed. And also, if I was a Swansea fan, I wouldn't want to look at Liam Walsh's first interview because he said, "I'm glad I didn't score it."
I'm glad I didn't score it. Like,
I'm glad I didn't score it. Well, if I was a Swansea fan and I saw that, I'd be like,
and scored
what?
it.
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Eaves has got a Scouse mate now as well.
Yeah, you know what? Well, when I first watched it, I'm like, I don't recognise the accent. Then I realised it was Scouse. I'm like, great.
Gosh.
But yeah, I just thought it was very good, and I really hope he sticks with it. In terms of lineup, when it comes to it, I'd have a clue.
Right,
I
so
have.
if you want to have a brainstorm throughout this preview while I'm going through the formalities of shared shirts, current form, key players, all that stuff, the pair of you, please do. Please do. Because it will make the section that I've got coming up at the end way more fun. Because I've got mine written down here.
Yeah, well, I'd have a clue because I have more things that he could do because there's a certain few players that I'd personally say can't be dropped. But then you look at the no. I'm Honeyman, yeah, but I'm thinking of two other players,
Fleming and McLaughlin.
and
Yeah, I agree.
New
Don't
Sally
knock
was
the top
brought
thing.
in on deadline day.
Because, see, I just, sorry
I
to
don't
interrupt,
know.
Lewis, but a bit of insight here.
I don't know. Especially with our attacking options now, it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
I don't know.
bit of insight for you here, Lewis. My mate Lennon, his sister is Jacob Greaves' partner.
Oh shit, fair enough.
And so obviously he knows Jacob Greaves. He's got contacts with Greaves.
Yeah.
He talks to him quite a lot. He's lovely as Greaves. I spoke to him the other day. Still knows who I am, which is quality. He's not forgotten the roots of bang average audio in a music room. But he said with Alfie, because he said Alfie Jones is back this weekend, and he says that under Grant, Alfie Jones would be straight back in.
He's not.
Of guess who?
He's a Grant
McLaughlin.
McCann signing. He was.
But who do you think he would come in place of?
McLaughlin.
Bernard.
Lewis is correct. That is because apparently Grant was not too keen on Deshaun because when we weren't winning earlier in the year, Deshaun was one of the few players who made a point of saying to the gaffer, look, Grant, you might want to change things here. We're not doing well.
Yeah, didn't Sean
And
McLaughlin
then
do that?
Deshaun was also one of the most vocal players about sticking with the 3-5-2.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
I saw something about that.
But now, because we've got a new gaffer in, that's all changed. And for
Thank
me,
God.
you cannot drop any of the three of them.
But
Exactly.
I
For me, in my opinion, Jones slots straight back in and sits on the bench for the rest of the season. Then we go from there, because if you look who we've got coming through at centre back, so we've got Greaves,
Mills.
we've got McLaughlin, we've also got Bernard, who we're looking to get permanently or on loan again next year. We've then got Festus Arter and Andy Smith. Arter recalled from loan at Barrow this year to deal with injury problems. Andy Smith out on loan at Grimsby at the moment, spent the first half of the season at Salford. We've got Jake Leake. We've then got Jevon Mills. For me, we can get more out of Arter, Smith, Leake and Mills than we can Alfie Jones.
Yes. And I've been saying to my mates since the start of the season, when I was seeing Jones playing centre-back, I quite frankly said, he's not centre-back.
He's not. He would be much more effective as a CDM. But we've got Smallwood.
I think I've said that to you, to be honest.
In that position, who have we got? We've got Smallwood.
I think I've said that to you, Joe. He's not a centre-back.
There. We've got probably Monka who can slip in there. We've got Doherty who can slip in there. We're not putting Honeyman deeper. We've got Huddleston who can sit in there. We can push Slater into there. Callum Jones can probably go into there because he played at right back last year. We're stopping him playing a little bit deeper than his natural position. We've got Harry Wood who can probably slip in there. He's a good, versatile central mid. Ollie Green's a little shithouse. Louis Beckett, a young lad, can probably go in there. We've got a lot of options in that position.
Where are we looking? Because I froze. I think my Wi-Fi's in the hole again.
I was thinking that at the end of the season, Antrim will probably sell off Alfie Jones, but he did say after the transfer window that nobody will be leaving in July or.
Well, I think if Adjun's going to make changes, he can't just chuck the whole squad away and bring in a whole other new squad. He has to believe.
He can't do that anyway because of the registration rules.
Yeah,
because you gotta have like eight homegrown or something like that.
Yeah, we have.
Would you just talk about midfield, options?
So I was saying,
I don't know. I don't know if you mentioned him because, like I said, I froze. Somebody who's been doing ridiculously good on loan. Yes, he's at Cleethorpes.
Snellgrove. Snellgrove's more attacking though. He's far too attacking to play CDM.
I've always talking with general, but yeah, Snellgrove.
For that CDM role dedicated, we can't put Alfie Jones in there because we've got Smallwood who can sit in there. Doherty can probably drop deeper and slot in there. Yeah. So can Cannon. Monka probably not because he's very attack-minded. Huddleston can go in there. Andy Smith, if we recall him, can go in there. Maybe Arter could as well. Regan Slater flourished there last year when Smallwood was injured. Harry Wood can probably do that role. Ollie Green can, coming out the academy. So Alfie Jones is sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. So you can't get a game at centre-back.
But we've got to think.
Can't get a game at CDM either.
We've got to think, though. Huddleston, out of contract. Smallwood's out of contract.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Huddleston and Smallwood, are there any bigger clubs that are putting offers?
For me...
To them. Because they're the star quality club, in my opinion.
For me, you keep Smallwood in the summer. You maybe hold on to Huddleston for another year as well, because to this young squad, his experience will be absolutely invaluable. Whether he plays or not, that doesn't matter. Just having him around the training ground every day, maybe bleed him into some sort of coaching role, if that's what he wants to go into. That experience of playing in the Premier League, of playing at a very, very good championship team. I rest my case.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I completely rest my case. I've neglected chat a little bit here. It was good limbs at Preston away. It was. That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Sell Coyle, Elder, and Emmanuel a year after he is well. Well, Emmanuel's out of contract at the end of this season. I think we owe it to Josh to give him another season.
Give him another season, yeah. I think give him another season, and if he wants to, I think we just might have to let him go. But I think we might be able to manage, and we've lost Lucas again.
Yep, great. Nice. Sorry to all the people talking Turkish in chat. Mehmet has put, I don't understand Turkish, please. I can't speak Turkish. I'm so sorry.
Get that guy who was pretending to be Tan Kessler here who can be translator.
Yeah, get Tan to do it. Oh, my one of the heads of years at my school said to me that Tan Kessler was looking at buying his mate's house the other day in Kirkella.
What, really?
Really, yeah.
That's like Kirkella, that's where the Allams live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mehmet
Mehmet Pelivan.
Pelivan, there we go. Took me a second. But we got there. Lewis, I can see, yep. There we go. We're back. We're back, all in order. There are rumours that Mesut Ozil will transfer to Hull City next season. There's also rumours about Mo Salah joining us next year.
This is just people getting on that.
We've got the new Mo Salah, that's a start.
That Mo Salah rumour came because Adjun went like that. Right? I'll just put myself full screen. Those rumours came about because Adjun did this with Mo Salah. I don't think they're really credible. These young people will go to the stadium tomorrow, says Turkish Football. I think the £2 tickets is brilliant. The £2 tickets are absolutely brilliant. I'll show you now.
I was telling my dad about them, and he was saying it's a bit unfair how there are members paying £20 a month for the pass or something, and then there are people who can get just £2 per match just because they're friends. Well, is that just for the bouncer game? That's the thing.
Well, I think it'll be from here on out. However, I think they can alter membership prices now at the end of a season, in the middle of a season, because it's got to be cheaper to buy a membership than it has to be to go each week just buy a ticket.
Yeah.
So I think they'll do something about the membership prices in the summer. They'll work it out. Anyway, Lewis, I believe your internet's having a bit of a mare.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that correct?
Yes. Now, I'm off on to the good old fan hub. Oh, and Joe's gone.
This is my stream now.
Bye-bye, Joe. Nice knowing you.
Just entertain the masses.
Oh,
boys.
he's back.
Got my pet. I've just got my mum in the room at the minute.
Wouldn't have survived without him.
It's just because you'll be on the camera, mum. Oh, okay. Anyway, just waffle without me for a second.
All right. Predicted
That's your job. Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
We're back. Bye. Okay. Right, that was interesting. Anyway. I've lost track of where we are in this preview now. Head to head. There we go.
There we go.
Right. Actually, no. I was going to show the £2 tickets.
Yeah.
Seat selection.
Good idea.
All of this part of the East Stand gone. That is brilliant. I mean, you can't buy tickets in those bits anyway. Right. You can only buy memberships. But E4, 5, and 6 all gone. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very few remaining. 9, 8, 7 sold out. 5 and 4 sold out. 3
Five,
almost
I
sold
don't.
out.
I sit in 5, and I looked from the start, and I don't think they sell tickets there for some reason.
That
Oh,
might be because the academy sit in sort of this bit.
yeah. I remember when I was at the Swansea match, there were like loads of I think the Coyle family were there. Elder was there. I think maybe Fleming was.
It's all the players who don't play. They all sit sort of down this bit and up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But you can't buy tickets in W6. We know that for a fact. But the South Stand, disgraceful. This is my block, right?
You've been
S3.
neglected.
So this is my granddad. That is me and my dad. These are the tickets I bought for my mates. Then this is my dad's workmates and his 3 children. Get the tickets bought and fill this area. Please. Fill this area. Come on. Just do it. S4. Again, all of this. Look at that. What are you doing?
It's just a lower down. Like the other bits, like doing good. It's just the lower bits is always the case. Always.
The lower bits. Get them sold. Get them sold. Buy your tickets. Get them sold. Anyway, right. Head to head, as you know on this preview, we just look at their team. So let's start a look. Declan Rudd in goal. Seth van den Berg on loan from Liverpool. Ben Whiteman was at Doncaster before he went and they went to shit. Patrick Bauer was decent earlier this year. Did he play? I think he did. Liam Lindsay, they signed earlier this year as well. Alan Brown, the club captain, he's been there for a while. She said no. Josh Harrop, formerly of Man United. Daniel Johnson, he's been a heritage player. Dan Everson was quality for Preston last season on loan. They've got him again on loan this year. Alistair McCann was someone we were looking at in the summer, but we couldn't get him due to the embargo. Jordan Storey, I've heard of before. Ryan Ledson used to play for Everton, I believe. Emil Rees scored the goal against us that gave Preston the lead earlier this season. Izzy Brown used to play for Chelsea. Ola Sunday was one of their summer signings. Sean Maguire's been there for a few years as well. Connor Ripley, he was good in about FIFA 17. Tom Barkhuizen's been there for a while, as has Scott Sinclair. Brad Potts, so as has he, and Josh Murphy.
Yeah.
You missed somebody.
Who did I miss?
Cameron Archer. Number 20. 21, sorry.
Yes, I did.
How could you miss him? He's an absolute baller. On loan
He is
from Villa.
quality, isn't he? He's a very, very good.
On
very,
loan
very
from
good
Villa.
player.
Traveling in the academy.
Thank you for subscribing, Mehmet. Thank you. Hull City 3, Preston 0 is the prediction of Ebo D.
Nah.
He is also subscribed. Burak Amzakeen 31 has asked me to say his name. There we go. Their name. I've seen like Hull under 12, I think, sit above me all the time. They always have an academy team there, a young academy team.
Yeah.
And when photographers stand there and get photos and they just say young Hull City fans, it's not, it's our under 8s. Ooh, anyway. What's next? Current form. It's going to get weird for just a second. There we go. Not sure if you saw that or not, but our last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll discount Everton in the cup. 2 defeats, 3 wins, and in the midst of that was a very good FA Cup performance against Everton. But the Blackpool and Stoke defeats were pretty disappointing. Preston in their last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 2-2 draw with Sheffield United, a 1-0 defeat to Swansea, a 2-0 win over West Brom, a 2-2 draw with Bristol City, and a 0-0 draw with Millwall. So in their last 5, it's 3 draws, a win, and a defeat. Not the best form for Preston.
No.
No? All in agreement there. We've got some predictions in chat coming in nice and early. We're not conceding tomorrow. Haven't conceded in the Adjanera yet. We've played Blackburn, Bournemouth and Swansea. Don't see that changing against Preston. Albert, yes, you can have a shout out. Burak says 3-1 Hull. 4-1 Hull says Dean. 4-0 Hull says Jay. Very optimistic. Owen Rundle says 3-0 City. You've got to remember this is a different Preston team to what we played at the start of the year. We've got different managers, got them performing.
Because the thing is, it's like 2 seasons ago, we beat Preston 4-0 and then we lost to them 2-1. So could that repeat itself?
Anything can happen. Anything
exactly.
Can
and
happen.
Just because it's like what Adrian said, just because we beat like 2 of the top 3 teams, that's not a game changer.
It doesn't mean we're well things. It doesn't mean that. And as you said, it doesn't mean just because he's beaten 2 really good teams doesn't mean he should delay his plans to bring a new manager in.
Yeah.
Leo's taking the mickey, I can guarantee. 7-0 Eves hat-trick. Bosh.
You never know. Look what happened against Wigan.
Yeah. Anyway, league table now then.
I meant our 5-0 win. I didn't mean...
Oh, I'm going to say, good. I don't want to talk about the other one. The other one, I don't remember how many, to be fair. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean.
Someone's asked why does Perry not have a capital letter, Lewis?
He's
Albert Luke in disguise, just nitpicking.
Oh, well. Shame. I'm not bothered.
Lucas
I don't go to school anymore, so.
Manchester United to beat Middlesbrough. Eves will score all 7 in response to Leo's comment. 2-1 City, East stand rocking. Tell you what, in the South stand, right, when we start doing if your Hull City jump up, I am on my feet 5 minutes before anyone else around me. Anything to add?
South stand for you, innit?
Yeah. You're in the West, aren't you, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the same there?
Do you mean it's like the South stand?
Where you stand up doing if your Hull City jump up before anyone else?
Oh.
A considerable amount of time before anyone else?
Not really, because my ears are quite sensitive. When I see it nearing the goal, I'm just like that. And then sometimes when it's gone in, I never try to get my hopes up because I'm thinking it could be offside and I haven't seen it. I'm not getting my hopes up. So then I'm just like, right, is it in? Yeah, good. Well done.
Ever the pessimist. Anyway, if we look at the table then, Fulham getting somewhat of a margin at the top now, 5 points with a game in hand. Bournemouth a point behind Blackburn in second, but they have a game in hand as well. QPR nice and close as well. They've got a game in hand on Blackburn and are only 2
Look,
points
it's taken
off.
quite a dip, as of Coventry.
Coventry have dipped, haven't they?
Coventry and Stoke were eyeing for playoffs, and now look at them.
And then Preston, a win could really help us out here. Because if results go our way for Birmingham and whoever, that could mean we jump up a few places if we win. But we've got to also do our jobs against, in keeping Swansea, Cardiff, Reading behind us. We're getting somewhat clear of Peterborough now, which is always a positive.
Yeah,
and Reading have dropped off a lot in terms of form. Derby are the main worry.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I'm not on results, just financially, I am really worried for Derby.
I know, yeah.
Because it's like what someone said, and I think they support another club, they said that they really hate Derby, but they don't want to see him die. And I think I'd say the same if Leeds was in this situation.
Yeah, you always want more clubs to survive, don't you?
Yeah, it's like if they go into administration, good, 12 points knocks off, but not death, no.
See, knocking the points off as well, it just sends them into a spiral of nothingness. Which is...
Yeah.
But then that's the only way to punish them, innit? Because you can't fine them because they've got no money.
Yeah. But what I don't get is like how the normal administration penalty is usually 12 points, isn't it?
Mm.
What I don't get is when Luton went into administration that time, they got 30 taken off them. Why is
That'll
that?
have been for financial stuff. It's the same as Derby. For
Oh yeah,
other
they got the
sort
extra 9, didn't they?
of other transfer regs, yeah. Am I doing Sheffield United away? I'm not, because it's midweek through mocks. Am I doing Peterborough away, however? Yes, I am. I can tell you the away days I'm doing for the rest of this season, actually.
Oh, go on then.
So I'm doing Peterborough, then I'm going to do Birmingham, then Middlesbrough, and then to blow all your socks off, Bristol City. I never do long distance away days, but my dad mentioned it in the pub, and he says, yeah, we'll do that one. I think he must have had a few too many Peronis.
I mean, I'm doing most of them, so yeah. There's only one that I'm definitely not doing, and that's Millwall. That's the only one I'm definitely not doing. Definitely haven't already booked QPR.
Quality, Lewis, absolutely quality. Can you buy my calendar? No. As in, like, my personal calendar.
What year is the calendar?
Oh, like the one on the club shop. Who knows? Who knows?
If you're looking for a Hull City calendar, I'll sell you my 2021 for a tenner.
They do still sell like 2018 ones for 50p.
No, they don't even sell them. They literally just put them in a box and just say, help yourself.
Take them.
That's literally what they do. It's not like it's not like you can get anything for them, but what they need to give away for free is the 2019-20 posters.
God.
It's like, I was in the shop last time and I thought, oh, I would have got one from last season, but they were all sold out. I thought, well, why am I going to get one from the other one was like a season that I didn't even watch, and then the other one was a couple of seasons ago when we were relegated.
God. Albert's saying Adjun out just to take the mick. Hull very lucky. Good man, Adjun. He's a very, very good man. Next season, me and my mate are probably going to do Swansea away and Cardiff away. God, you're brave. Might be off to Bristol, says Tom Eves is God. Albert said, I want to see Rooney at the job centre, to which Alex has said he can get a job at an old people's home. The Irish guy for HITC Sports said that Mason Greenwood will be Wayne Rooney without the controversies. Now, Wayne Rooney's only controversy was shagging a granny. I think Greenwood's controversy blows that out the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Livermore or Huddleston? Huddleston, yeah.
I hate Livermore.
You hate Livermore?
I can't stand them. You know my background, don't you, Joe? From where I come from, because I'm not from around here. So I've told you before.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah, basically, obviously, Villa hate West Brom. And
because of that, he's West Brom's captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was from. He did something I did not like. I remember he got sent off against Villa one game. Can't remember when. Swear it was him. And yeah, like most people from the other Midlands club, I don't like him, and that's why I'm unsure if I'm doing Birmingham yet. Because I'll do it because hopefully we'll win and just to shut them up and just make me more happy. But it was just an clue going to a shithole.
I've been to Birmingham before. St Andrews is a bit of a den, and when I went, it was March 2018. We had tickets real low down. It was pelting it down with snow. It was freezing cold. We got battered 3-0. I missed one of the goals queuing for a hot chocolate, which they didn't even give me a stirrer for. So it was just a cup of hot water with a clump of chocolate at the bottom.
Yeah.
That was a fun away day. And then it took us about an hour and a half to get out of the car park in Birmingham. And then the sat-nav was sending us... We got halfway down the motorway. It was sending us back into Birmingham.
Oh, what?
I know.
I mean, that's the issue.
Sounds like a day away from hell.
I don't go anymore, but like because of my underlying heart condition, I had to go to the hospital in Birmingham. I don't now. I feel I'm getting one of the leads. It's a pain. I mean, it's not a pain to get down, but like, especially when it's rush hour in Birmingham, it's a pain. Like the M62 or something, it's an absolute pain in the backside to get home. But yeah, I probably will do it.
Nightmare.
I probably will do it, but I don't know. I probably will though.
Yeah.
Might as well done most of the season.
The match, moving on to around the grounds, then the match day is it's match week is spread out a lot here. So we've got Barnsley 0, Cardiff 1, which happened the other day. We've got Huddersfield Derby, which happened the other day as well. Then we have Birmingham Sheffield United, which has kicked off now. Tomorrow at 3:00, we have...
Who's Swansea playing? That's the main thing.
Blackburn.
So tomorrow
That's
at
a
3:00, Blackpool face Bristol City. We play Preston and Swansea play Blackburn. Now then, we've got ones on the 15th because rescheduled between Millwall and QPR. We've got some in 2 months' time in April. Peterborough, Luton, Middlesbrough, Fulham, both at 6:45 kickoffs, which are really weird. Then we've got 7:00 kickoff between West Brom and Bournemouth, a 7:00 kickoff between Reading and Stoke. Then the following day, a 7:15 kickoff between Nottingham Forest and Coventry.
Oh, I was about to say why they're getting rescheduled. FA Cup, just remember
FA
that.
Cup, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the FA Cup. It is. It's the FA Cup. Right. While I'm just rattling through this then, do you two want to get your predicted teams all ready?
I mean, it's half done.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, complete
Quite
it.
frankly, actually, no. I can have someone else because
Well, get it completed whilst I go through memorable match, last time out the record, and shared shirts as well. So we'll let you two get on with that. I'll just remove you from the stream for a sec so you're not distracted by chat. So I'll see you both in just a second. Quickly then, we've got memorable match on the 27th of November 2019. Ashley referenced this earlier. Hull City 4, Preston 0. Jared Bowen scored twice. McGuinness scored a penalty, and Grzycki scored our third. Our team that day at the, as it was then, the KCOM Stadium was George Long in goal. Grant McCann's 4-3-3, I think. No, it was a 4-4-2. It was George Long in goal. The back four was Eric Lehigh, the captain, Jordi Device, Reece Burke, and Callum Elder. Dan Batty, Jackson Irvine in central midfield. Bowler on the right, Grzycki on the left. Bowen and McGuinness up top together. The bench was Ingram, Tafazoli, Stewart, Eves, Honeyman, Pennington, and Keane Lewis Potter. Grant McCann, the manager that day. Preston's team, you can see that there. We'll move swiftly back on to last time out. I can see chat message notifications. I'll have a look in just a second. Last time out against Preston, it was on the opening day of the season. There was a match day vlog from that. My first away day in a long time. Go check it out if you want to revisit that day. I'll visit that day. So Preston took the lead in the 8th minute through Emil Rees. Then just before half-time, Keane Lewis Potter levelled it. Richie Smallwood scored just past the hour mark to make it 2-1. Josh McGuinness bagged in the 85th minute. And Andy Cannon scored on debut, assisted by a Tom Eves back heel. It doesn't get better. The team that day then for City was in Grant McCann's 4-3-3. It was Ingram in goal. The back four was Louis Coyle, Alfie Jones, Jacob Greaves, and Josh Emmanuel at left back. Captain Richie Smallwood, Greg Doherty, and George Monker was the midfield three. Malik Wilkes on the right, Keane Lewis Potter on the left, Josh McGuinness led the line. The bench was Nathan Baxter, Tom Eaves, Andy Cannon, James Scott, Matt Smith, Brandon Fleming, and Deshaun Bernard. The big change at Preston now is Frankie McAvoy is no longer their manager. It's Ryan Lowe now, manager at Plymouth last year and the start of this year. That is the big change. We'll check out quickly. Chat. Huddleston clear of Livermore. Albert's asking for Lewis to take his glasses off. Well, I don't think he'll be able to see without. Can I give Bingo a shout out? Who's Bingo? It's going to be some like D's nuts in it. Ashley Kohler's a Chelsea. Okay. Very good friends, Adjun and Ozil, I'm aware. Is it the FA Cup? Yeah, it's the FA Cup that the reason the games have been postponed. Syed Manesh will play. Yeah. Okay. Moving on then to the record before we get Ashley and Lewis back to discuss predicted teams. We've got this and shared shares to do. Our record against Preston, we've won 24, drawn 13, lost 29 of our games. We'll go down to the most recent ones. We'll go for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go for the last 6, where it's a loss, a draw, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win. So we've won 3 times, lost twice, drawn once. So our record recently against Preston is pretty positive. The standout there is the 4-1 win on the opening day this year, 4-0 win the other year, obviously a 2-1 win. Yeah. And then there was the game in the League Cup as well where we lost on penalties. I think I was on holiday for that. August 29th. No, I'd have been back. It was Tranmere that I was in Turkey for. If I'd have known then that we were going to be taken over by Turks. Wow. Oh, wow. I've just got something to show everyone very quickly. Grant has put something on Twitter about, because Greavesy and Keno are on EFL 21 under 21, and he's tweeted about each of them. He's put about Keane, this lad will go all the way to the top. Pace, power, quality, finishing ability, but most of all, level and grounded. Pleasure to work with, and only good things coming his way. That is quality. And then he's spoken about Jacob Greaves, serious talent, helped by the quality of Michael Duff's coaching when Greaves was on loan at Cheltenham. Excelled at League One, and now showing all what he's about in the Championship. It was a pleasure to work with him. He's on the way to the top. Wow. Absolute respect to Grant for that. Absolutely remarkable from Grant. What a boy. That's my manager. That is my former manager. That's my former manager. Okay. So now that that's almost done, we'll go quickly to shared chats, and hopefully Ashley and Lewis have both sorted out their predicted teams. We'll go. I've nicked this from my graphics from the opening day of the year. This is Ian Ashby, played for both. He played for us between 2002 and 2011, 264 appearances, 12 goals. Obviously, captained us up the divisions. And then Preston North End, he played for them when he left us from 2011 to 2012, just for the 1 year. 26 appearances, no goals to his name. Right, Lewis, Ashley, do you have your predicted teams?
I think so.
Nearly.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alexa, Alexa, shut up. Your input is not required here. Luke is here.
Oh,
Luke
no.
is here. He's back from football training. Luke is loving it. How you doing, Luke, mate? So, are predicted teams ready? Because I'll put the banner on. Ashley, Joe won't give me your snap, so can I have it? It was all going so smoothly before. Promise I won't say how bad. God. What are the squad numbers for Walsh, Force, and Syed Manesh? I'll show you those quickly now.
Walsh 44,
get into
Force
that.
40.
So Syed Manesh is 20.
Manesh is the number 20.
Force is 44. Walsh is 45. Is that suffice enough for you, Nicholas Humphrey? Right. Are you going to go first then, Ashley?
Yeah, I can do. So, for when it comes to the starting 11, I think Eves will be off for either Syed Manesh or Force. I'm thinking Syed Manesh. And I think either he'll be working alone up front or he'll have Lewis Potter and Honeyman slightly behind him. Or with him. McLaughlin, I think, will stay at the back three with Greaves and Bernard. I don't think Jones will be coming back in. And when it comes to the bench, Smith will be gone, probably replaced by Force or maybe Eves. I think Arthur and Jones, I think they're going to be gone, and I think the other Jones will come in, and maybe the new kid,
Liam Walsh.
Liam Walsh. Yeah.
Okay, Will asks who's wearing number 26. That is Andy Smith, young centre-back out on loan at Grimsby at the moment. Spent the first half of the season on loan at Salford, struggling for games. Luke says, do I ever see myself working for City in the future? Yes, I do, mate. I'm going to be an absolute baller. Taking Tom Eves' place. No. I slag them off too much to work for them. Anyway, Lewis, are you ready?
This one. Oh, fuck. Him. Just going with him. No, I'm going with the other one.
Oh.
There we go. So backs and goal. Easy option, I think. Well, for me personally, never mind. Bernard, Griezmann, Auckland, back three. Jones will be nowhere near. One, ready. And two, he's not centre back. Longman on the right. Permanent Longman now. Can we just get that into your brains? Permanent Longman.
Permanent Ryan Longman.
Permanent. We've gave him that contract and we've said, put that down. The Lord.
Relief.
Smallwood and Doherty as your holdings with Guinness Potter on the left. Honeyman as the number 10. Tom Eves has to keep his place. I'm very, very surprised if he does not. And
I would like him
Force.
to.
And I've gone with Force alongside Eves. It'll be him or Sam Manesh. It'll be one of them two, but I think Force. People might be surprised. The reason earlier I was saying I was a bit stuck is because I don't know what he'll do, because obviously Fleming was exceptional against Swansea.
But
so it'd be hard not to give him up. But
I get the impression, though, that Arveladze wants to play both Force and Syed Manesh together. But you can't.
Really?
I get that impression. But
would that work?
You can't possibly drop Fleming to push KLP wide after the performance Fleming just put in.
Fleming was a legend. I think when Williams comes back, just put him on the bench and there's I think Fleming's better.
Yeah. Tommy wants to know if you can have your Instagram, Ashley.
No. You can have my Hull City Instagram. It's what's as my screen there.
FC News, yeah. You better be on Radio Humberside. I see shades of. I have been on Radio Humberside, not permanent host. However, I've been a guest star, if you will. Preston will press us. We will impress, says Nicholas Humphrey. Joe, the next stadium announcer. Thanks, Luke. And I have seen you comment for ages. Been doing your biology past paper before training. Wow.
Oh, God. I've just been browsing through Instagram. 92 Bible has posted, the stadium operator at St Andrews has asked Birmingham fans to stop blowing whistles in protest against their owners as it is disrupting play. Safe to say it didn't work.
God. Absolute blasphemy there. Disrespecting God. Anyway, we'll move on to my predicted team.
All right.
Now.
Can't wait.
Where I've got my fancy graphics. So, in Shotter Avaladze's 3-4-1-2 formation, we have got in goal Nathan Baxter, the three centre-backs Jacob Greaves, Sean McLaughlin and Deshaun Bernard. On the right-hand side, we've got Ryan Longman. On the left, Brandon Fleming. In central midfield, Richie Smallwood and Greg Doherty. In attacking midfield, George Honeyman. Up top, Keane Lewis Potter and Aliyah Syed Manesh. On the bench, Matt Ingram, Alfie Jones, Tom Eaves, Tom Huddleston, Regan Slater, Marcus Force, and Liam Walsh. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
Disgrace. You're dropping Eaves.
I don't want to.
I think it's good,
but I think he will. Tom Eaves is the nicest fella on the planet. But
only thing, although I suppose, can Doherty play attacking midfield on his own?
Probably not.
Because I was thinking, like, your lineup's good, but if Honeyman was to get in, would go in his place.
It would be Walsh.
Does he play attacking midfield? I thought it was defensive.
He described himself in his interview as when he spoke to Shotter, he said, I want you, if I'm going to play you, where you drop deep, get the ball, and drive forward, get us forward. Exactly what Honeyman does.
Yeah, okay then. That's all my worries were about that. But
plus, then we've got Monk who can do that job. We've got Slater who's pretty versatile.
I kind of think
Slater.
I think I could see Slater taking Smallwood's place soon enough.
Yeah,
Lucas
I was thinking
about that.
I was thinking
Lucas isn't happy about that. Luke says hello from Hazelmet. I know where you live. I won't say your address, but I know. Well, move because I have a feeling Ashley might come and get you otherwise. Kidding.
Not
he'll get his boxing gloves out. Oof, don't like you, Luke. We're all friends here, Luke. Don't you worry about that one, sunshine. Predicted score then?
We will concede our first goal of the Akun era.
Of the Adjun era. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Bold.
2-1.
2-1 win. Ashley.
I'd say, what the hell, let's say 3-1.
I was thinking that, to be fair. 2-1 off B1 was going from my head.
Why not? I'm going to say we're going to win 2-0. The scorers will be Force and Syed Manesh.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the hype. The new signing hype. Luke says, well done, mate. 2-0 City. And on that note, we'll leave it there. We've been going for a good hour and nearly 5 minutes. So, Ashley and Lewis, I'll let you both get off and enjoy your evenings.
Yep.
Thank
you for the successful stream there, Spam.
Yeah, we've not had anyone come on and say the N word. Sorted.
Oh, God.
Let's not talk about that ever again.
Let's leave that. Luke's still got the clip.
Oh no.
God. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Leo. Have a good night to yourself as well, Luke. Ashley, Baxter says, Baxter's going to score, says Albert. Ashley, Lewis, enjoy your evenings. I'll see you both whenever. See you later. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's been good fun. We had a brief interruption from my mum. We've had We've had very little carnage. We've got all sorts. Luke, hang on, I've clicked the wrong one. Luke cannot send you that clip. If you want that clip, you might be able to go and find it somewhere. But Luke will not send it to you. I'll end this chat quickly before that happens. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you later. Have a good one, and goodbye.